Alright, so today on Let's Make a Model, we're hitting the road. We are taking our vinyl to go get cut by a Cricut machine that my friend has. So I have this black vinyl here made by Oracal, and I also have some Cricut transfer tape I'm going to use to grab the vinyl up after it's cut, and I'm going to take it back home and put it on the truck. So, let's get this adventure started, get some vinyl cut, and then we'll have some decals. Let's go. Welcome back. I just got home, got the decals cut with the Cricut machine. They look great. I cannot wait to put them on. It couldn't have been easier and faster to cut them with a Cricut machine. I was really impressed with how well it did and how good it looks in the end. Actually, weeding it wasn't that hard, so they should be really easy to apply. So I have to put the transfer tape on the back of the vinyl, pick it up off of its coating on the bottom, and then I can apply it to the truck and then remove the transfer tape. Then we should be good to go and have the decals on. Let's get started. So I just got the decals put on the truck. The cutting of the vinyl is super easy, but the application was not as easy as I thought it would be. The Cricut transfer tape actually was stronger and stickier than the vinyl itself, so it was really hard to get the vinyl off of the transfer tape that I was using. So what I eventually ended up doing was I figured out I could take the transfer tape, press it against the carpet a few times, pick up some of those fibers. It makes it a little less sticky and at least makes some gaps between the vinyl and the transfer tape. So it would have been a little easier to get a tool and peel it off a little bit. Should have been a lot easier. Maybe next time I'll use Scotch tape when I'm doing this vinyl transfer tape. Maybe that'll work a lot better than using the actual Cricut brand vinyl transfer tape. Anyways, it's on. It looks really good. Next thing I'm going to work on is the license plate decals, and after that I'm going to apply some external antennas that I have made by the awesome Sam Ghoul. He's badge764 on YouTube. You guys should check him out. And once all that's done, we should have a finished model. Let's get back to work.
Do you want to dance?
you just saw, I put on all the license plates, the antennas are now glued on, and now I'm done. There's no other building that I need to do. I will go ahead and take you through a little walkthrough of the decals and the license plate decals, just to show you what I did with this truck. The black on black really turned out well, especially with the black vinyl. It's a little bit thicker than a water slide decal would be, but it wasn't that much easier to apply. The transfer tape was the main reason why it was so hard to apply, but luckily it turned out pretty alright. There are only a few spots where it's a little raised just because it got wrinkled or crinkled while I was trying to remove the vinyl off of the transfer tape. Overall, it looks pretty good. I have a special license plate system that I use to make license plates. They're peel and stick. I just have to cut them out pretty accurately so there's no white border showing, but otherwise it's a really good process I use for the license plate, and I think they turned out excellent. I did end up stripping off the front Humvee plate, replaced it with a thin blue line with an Indiana flag emblem on it. I think this truck looks pretty awesome in all black. If I were to do anything differently, I probably would have added a decal on the hood. I don't know what that would be, but I feel like that's a little bit of an empty canvas that I have that I didn't utilize. Alright, so that's how the decals all turned out, and the antennas on top. Thanks Sam Gould for those. I cannot wait to show you guys the finished model. In the next video, I'll be doing 2 videos. One will be a cinematic film showing off the car. The other will be me talking you through the car, all the pieces, all the lighting, all the decals, taking you step by step on what I did and how it turned out. So, see you next time. Thanks for watching.